Gerard Terborch, also known as Gerard Terburg, was a Dutch genre painter who lived in the Dutch Golden Age. Biography. Gerard Terborch was born in December 1617 in Zwolle in the province of Overijssel in the Dutch Republic. He received an excellent education from his father Gerard Terborch the Elder, also an artist, and developed his talent very early. The inscription on a study overhead proves that Terborch was at Amsterdam in 1632, where he studied possibly under Willem Cornelis de Ooster or Peter Cod. De Ooster's influence can be traced in a picture bearing the date 1638, in the LCCN at his bequest. In 1634 he studied under Pieter de Merlijn in Haarlem. A record of this Haarlem period is the consultation at the Berlin Gallery. In 1635 he was in London, and subsequently he travelled in Germany, France, Spain and Italy. His sister Gesina also became a painter. It is certain that he was in Rome in 1641, when he painted the small portraits on copper of Jan VI, a young lady, and the portrait of a gentleman. In 1648 he was at Münster during the meeting of the Congress which ratified the Treaty of Peace between the Spaniards and the Dutch, and executed his celebrated little picture, painted upon copper, of the assembled plenipotentiaries, a work which, along with the portrait of a man standing, now represents the master in the National Collection in London. The picture was bought by the Marquis of Hertford at the de Madoff sale for £12.80, and presented to the National Gallery by Sir Richard Wallace, at the suggestion of his secretary, Sir John Murray Scott. At this time Terborch was invited to visit Madrid, where he received employment and the honour of knighthood from Philip IV, but, in consequence of an intrigue, it is said, he was obliged to return to the Netherlands. He seems to have resided for a time in Haarlem, but he finally settled in Deventer, where he became a member of the town council, as which he appears in the portrait now in the gallery of The Hague. He died at Deventer in 1681. Works. Terborch is a significant painter of genre subjects. He is known for his rendering of texture in draperies, for example in The Letter and in The Gallant Conversation, engraved by Johann Georg Will. Terborch's works are comparatively rare. About 80 have been catalogued. 6 of these are at the Hermitage, 6 at the Berlin Museum, 5 at the Louvre, 4 at the Dresden Museum, 3 at the Getty Center, and 2 are at the Wallace Collection. A pair of portraits are located at the Corcoran Gallery in Washington, D.C., highlighted in 2010 by Blake Gopnik. The artist's painting The Suitor's Visit, c. 1658, oil on canvas, 80 by 75 centimeters in the Andrew W. Mellon collection, was used on the cover of Marilyn Stokestad's second edition of Art History. Selected works. Gerard Terborch's paintings.